Hi there, a very good morning, good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This is Simply Stocks, and I'm here with a video, and this video corresponds to the Zomato numbers or eternal numbers. And so it's a quick video of around 5 to 7 minutes that I want to discuss about the numbers and what, in my opinion, the stock would do. So, first of all, disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation, and whatever I discuss with you is purely on the basis of my experience into the market. I am not a member of the NSC and BSC, and kindly do consult your financial advisor before taking any call on any stock. A disclaimer that Eternal or Zomato is in my long-term portfolio, so that's a disclaimer on my end. Before I talk about Eternal Zomato, here's small request. Can you support me on Patreon? Once you do that, help me grow the channel, help you all ask me questions, seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get the membership, you have access to my portfolio, analysis on different companies, access to watch list, discussion on domestic and global economies, and a long-term pick from my end. You can be a member on WhatsApp as well or on YouTube as well. You can check the links in the description. Plus, do like my new channel, which is on travel, and the links will be in the description for that as well. So let me just quickly take you to the results of Eternal, and we'll discuss about the shareholders letter as well. 2 or 3 pages that I want to discuss that was of material importance. In terms of the results are mixed. I won't say results are bad. People are saying results are bad, and I might be having a biased opinion because I hold the stock. But if you look at it, they had told that there is stiff competition in the last quarter. They told that, and they are looking at expansion, and they are expanding big time into say quick commerce, and their hyper pure business is also doing well. So let me just give you an idea of the results. 5800 crores of sales, 5830 crores of sales, other income of 368 crores, which has increased from 235 crores last year in the same quarter. So I'm comparing year on year. There's no point comparing quarter on quarter. These businesses should be compared year on year because there is a seasonality impact, and there are many other things that come into picture. So in terms of total income, we have 6200 crores. If I take out the other income part, revenue has increased to 5800 crores from around 3560 crores, which is a 65-70% increase. Yes, expenses have increased as was evident, and a profit or before you can say profit before or you can say EBITDA etc. is around 97 crores versus 161 crores, and eventually profit for the period is 39 crores versus 175 crores, and that has dipped sharply. But there had been estimates by many brokerage houses, at least 3 or 4 brokerage houses, that they'll post losses on the bottom line. They produced a little bit of profit, but there were others who were talking of 60-70 crores of net profit, and eventually we didn't get there. We have a net profit of 39 crores, but in terms of sales figure, it has beaten all estimates. 5800 crores of sales, or sales growth, if I compare from 3560 crores, then we are looking at, if I round this off, then we are looking at a scenario of a growth of around 64%, 63, 64%. We were looking at, or analysts were looking at, a growth of around 50-55%. So that's quite decent. Now, some of the points in the shareholder letter is what I want to point out, and let me just quickly go to page number 10. So this is where we talk about the performance in terms of revenue for the hyper pure business, which has done exceedingly well. So if you look at the restaurant business from hyper pure, that has done 698 crores of sales this time around versus 521 crores. That's a big jump. From 430 crores for non-restaurant business, it has gone up to 1140 crores, and on a total basis, an year-on-year increase of 93%, from around 950 crores of sales to around 1840 crores. So hyperpure business has done exceedingly well. That's one thing that you need to really keep an eye on. because this is the new thing that we are looking at, or the businesses where Zomato is looking at or Eternal is looking at big time. If you look at on the basis of say consolidated summary, if we are looking at, then food delivery business has produced from Q4 they did 2050 crores. This year they did 2400 crores. That's only a growth of 17%, not that big. But if you look at quick commerce and the way they are expanding from 770 crores of sales, it has gone up to 1700 crores, so that's a jump of 122%. Going out has also increased now with the pandemic away, and people do go out and dine out, and that's where the other apps are producing results and doing extremely well. So going out from 93 crores has gone up to 230 crores. That's a jump of 146%. And as I said, Hyperpure has gone up by 93%. So that is a tremendous jump in other emerging revenue streams that Zomato is or Eternal is emphasizing on. This is the biggest takeaway from the current results that I take out, and then I'll discuss about the stock as well in a bit. So if you look at it from a point of view of a consolidated cash balance as well, if you look at after taking into account adjusted EBITDA and everything else, in terms of the closing cash balance, 12,200 crores of cash was in Q4 FY24. It has gone up to 18,800 crores of cash. So cash has also increased year on year. Yes, it has dipped quarter on quarter, but they are expanding, and that's why they're using cash from their internal accruals that we are seeing. So they have cash. There is stiff competition from Amazon, Flipkart, Reliance, etc. I understand, but our Zomato is right up there, and that's what they want to be. They want to be the top three players. Now I want to put the things into perspective. If you look at it again, if you look at this page 12, then you'll understand that food delivery has increased a little bit. But if you look at quick commerce, this is the big thing over the next 10 years. We have seen how in UAE, in Dubai, and in many parts of Southeast Asia, how quick commerce has taken shape or has become big, although many of those companies are not making profits. Now if Zomato can be huge in this, I think the numbers going forward 2 years down the line, say in FY27, from FY27 onwards, numbers could be anything in the vicinity for the profitability 100, 200, 300 crores, etc. Because whenever the profitability comes back, it's going to come back big time, because many of the players will go on the wayside in the quick commerce business, and this is the new thing rather than food delivery, because people will go out. So going out will be much bigger than probably ordering at home. That will be there will be increase in there in this you can say food delivery section. Maybe it will increase to 20-25%, but going out will increase even further, and this kind of run rate of around 80 to 100% could be seen over the next couple of years. So if they focus on the going out and quick commerce section, which they are doing with this expansion, I think this augurs well for shareholders of Eternal going forward. Yes, numbers on the bottom line do look good, but this is temporary. For long-term investors, this is a good sign that they have expanded big time in this period. Now coming to the stock is trading at 233 rupees. It is trading at not at 12 and a half times, but around 10 times sales. The sales currently is around 20,300 crores, and we are at 2,24,000 crores. So if I take that into account, then we are looking at 11 times sales is where the stock is trading at. I see a downside today. There could be a dip of maximum 15%, 10 to 15, not today, but over a period of a week or so. Maximum the stock could go down to 200. That's what I feel, although stock price can do its own thing, but I think maximum downside from a 1 2 months perspective after all the volatility could be 15% from here. 200 to 205 the stock could settle at. For the next 6 months the stock could be in this range of 230 to 200 or something like that. I'll be very surprised if it goes up from here, but if you look at from a 2 years perspective, they are growing at 67-68%. If this figure, which is currently at 20,300 crores, not at 17,900, because screener has not updated it, but if we believe that the run rate continues, say they do 60% next year and they do 50% the year after, they're going to do 48,000, 49,000 sales by FY27. Now, on 49,000 crores of sales, even if I take 11 times that figure, we are looking at 5.4 lakh crore market cap by end of FY27, which is not far off 2 years down the line, because numbers should improve going forward from FY27. What in the shareholder letter, management has said that it's going to take at least 3 quarters, 2 quarters to get things right. So I'll take it as 2 to 3 quarters. So probably FY26 will be a washout in terms of profitability, and that's why the stock will not move for at least 5 to 6 months. But later on, considering that FY20 second half of FY26, people will analyze FY27 numbers and stock will go higher. So somebody holding from lower levels should keep on holding. Somebody who's looking to buy a fresh, I would say, should wait for declines. That could be a better strategy. But for short-term holders, yes, I don't see any gain coming through. I think there will be a downside. Let's see how much that would be. But I don't see a major downtake, because there were brokerages which were talking of a little bit of you can say such kind of mixed results. This was my video on Eternal. Please like and subscribe my channel. Hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post. Kindly support me on Patreon and do subscribe to my new channel. Thanks a lot for watching.